It's late. You're on your way home after a tough week. The motorway zooms past in a blur as headlights bounce off the rain-slicked tarmac, causing you to squint your eyes. You're concentrating on the road ahead and getting yourself home safely. But there's something else playing on your mind. You're thinking about that hydraulic hose that went pop mid-morning. That cost you 98 quid because yet again, your company doesn't have an account with the local supplier. The receipt is still in the glove box. Your bank balance is in the red. Your mortgage is due in 4 days, and you know that you won't be reimbursed immediately because it's the weekend. This is not about wages. This is about the money you spend to keep your company moving. The cash that leaves your hands, your debit card, and your overdrafts. Money you may or may not see ever again. These are companies turning over millions. Multinationals, firms with slick logos on websites full of waffle about sustainability. But behind the curtain, it's lads like you buying the fucking milk. Let's talk about that, shall we? Word comes down from on high. Directors will be visiting the site tomorrow. Make sure it looks tidy and get some refreshments in. So at 6:58 a.m, you're in Tesco, bleary-eyed, buying tea bags, milk, instant coffee, sugar sachets, and 4 packets of digestive biscuits. You're not hosting a tea party, but you pay £12.83 because, God forbid, the top brass get the wrong impression. There is no petty cash tin. There is no company card. There's just you, your wallet, and the unspoken understanding that keeping up appearances is your responsibility. And you know the best part? You might get that £12.83 back after a 6-week wait, after chasing the office, after submitting the receipt, the form that goes with the receipt, and possibly a blood sample as well. And even then, the reply might be, you didn't get authorization, because obviously in the heat of a 7 a.m. milk emergency, you should have rung the regional manager for written consent. And that's just tea and biscuits. Let's get into the real costs. Fuel. We all know this one. You're heading to site and the fuel card bounces. Declined. Again. Maybe hit the limit, maybe the payment is overdue. So what do? Ring the office and sit in their forecourt like a lemon for an hour? No. You tap your own card. £74.20. Gone. Just like that. Because the lads have to get to site. The job has to be done. Then there's the job that runs late. You were told you'd be done and dusted by 5 p.m. But at 8:30, you're still on site, packing up. Company digs? Not booked. So it's down to you. £89 for a last-minute travel lodge room. You text the boss. Just sort it, he says, and send the receipt. You do. 3 days later, the accounts department comes back and says, we need the VAT breakdown. You send it. Then there's silence. Weeks pass. That £89? It's gone. Just like your patience. At this point, you're not just running the job, you're financing it. And here's the thing, this isn't rare. This isn't just how it is. For many, this is standard operating procedure. You are the interest-free loan system propping up the construction and demolition industry. Every parking ticket because there was no legal bay, every litre of fuel, every bottle of screen wash, every set of AA batteries for the radio in the site cabin, every mop and bucket bought after someone missed a target in the site toilet before an HSE inspection. It's not just the graft they rely on, it's your wallets. Those at the top, well, they're fine. Expenses pre-approved, company American Express card, hotels booked in advance, and a full English on the company dime. You're sat in the van with a sorry-looking Greg sausage roll and a sinking feeling, hoping your debit card doesn't get declined. And it eats away at you. You don't talk about it, you just absorb it. You tell yourself, it's only a tenner, or I'll chase it next week. You don't want to be that bloke, the moaner, the whinger, the problem. But it's not just one tenner, is it? It's 10 here, 20 there, 70 on fuel, 100 on digs. It's hundreds, sometimes thousands over the course of a year. And then there's the fear of rocking the boat, fear of being seen as difficult, fear of them being passed over for the next job or the next contract. And the fear doesn't end there. When you finally make it home, long after the kids are asleep, your partner's on the sofa half watching telly. You slip away for a moment and open your banking app. You don't even flinch anymore. You just hope the wages clear before the mortgage payment goes out. You pray the refund hits before the direct debits bounce. You stare at what little money you have left, not really sure anymore what is actually yours. The truth is, you're not just a worker, you're an unpaid creditor. You're a financial lifeline. You're the quiet, overdrafted, over-relied upon backbone of the business. Not that anyone would ever put that in writing. And they'll never even say thank you. They'll never notice the biscuits. They'll never know you fronted the fuel or bought the hose or picked up a mop and scrubbed piss off the floor so a visiting director didn't soil his loafers. It's 11:59 at night. Your wife has gone to bed and you're looking once again at your banking app, hoping, praying that when the clock strikes midnight, the money you're owed will miraculously appear. If it does, maybe you'll take your wife for a coffee over the weekend. Seems only right since you've bought coffee for everyone else for the whole month. But what if it doesn't?